manager and storekeeper over there, all right? We got the same information, right? Like, oh, like we was ready for this, right? And also, judges, listen, we are a team, not them, right? So don't let the audience, right, move you into scoring any particular way. Score however you want. We would just like to let you know that's Southern Fried, and I was probably free what you need to ready. But anyway, just make sure we score the way we want. Do not be persuaded by the audience. Audience, your job is to persuade the judges. If you like to score, you do what? If you don't like to score, you do what? At the end of the bout, okay, I want all the stand masters stay behind because you need to sign off on your score sheets and all that. Make sure that we're like cool and everything is great and good to go, right? Now, we're about to do this one, but it would be unfair for us to just bring up anybody, right? Like from a team, and I get the first one. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do something called a sacrificial poet. All right? Sacrificial poet in this land. And based on what you scored this poet, right? That's how you're gonna judge everybody else. Like whether it's better or worse. Which is really whack because this sacrificial poet is super dope, right? And so that's the only time I can talk good stuff about a poet. I can't do that for the rest of y'all, alright? I can't do that. Like, oh, that was dope. I can't do that. This poet though, because it doesn't count, I get to say this one is a beast of a poet. What? I will. Y'all make some noise for your first sacrificial poet. Make some noise. Go, go, go!
Let's go.
In nature, it is not abnormal to see a group of animals gathered together, each one known by its own species-specific name. Fish are called schools, bees are called swarms, and dolphins are called pods. Despite the difference in title, most have gathered for protection, banded together to create a shield of safety, just longing to make it to another sunrise. As a kid, I taught their safety in numbers, learned the importance of the buddy system before I could tie my shoes, learned that vultures are more likely to pounce when I'm on my own. My mama never missed a chance to remind me of the ecosystem we live in. Make my friends and I recite, if we came together, we leave together, until it is chiseled on our hearts. But whether wildlife or a congregation of women at a local bar, the idea to never stray too far from the pack is philosophy turned fixture. Because we all know there are predators ready to sink their teeth into the most vulnerable, and women are bringing scarlet letter great at birth. So when an idiot on Twitter requested that women stop holding hands string style while navigating through crowded clubs, I felt the rage of a herd of elephants boil in my blood. I felt the anointing of every woman swell in my soul. This man, willfully oblivious, that holding hands is not us wanting to play snake through a party. It's a survival technique. That we are just another collective of species hoping to make it back to our habitat, hoping to minimize the risk of becoming another link in the food chain. Some nights, our life depends on how tightly we can clasp our paws together, because you don't know fear until your senses start tingling. And your arm hairs salute, and you realize you're all alone gazing at a wolf in sheep's clothing, ready to rip at your flesh. How about, instead of asking women to dismantle our defense mechanisms, we ask the important questions here. You know, like why women don't feel important, why women don't feel they can talk so low around these spaces, why there's always 100 Southie stalking in the brush, why we find ourselves assaulted, grabbed, broke, running on drugs, and crack, why we ain't got no rescue. How about we police the men who turn us in the chain gang, teach them to keep their claws and their comments to themselves, teach them they're not type to turn us carcass for their consumption, then maybe we can lose our palms. Let our defenses drop like dominoes, break away from the flock. You know, exist without having to put up our shields, so while having to navigate through our parade may cause you some unease. It has never been the job of the zebra to think of the lion's comfort. When you see a group of women, things that strip lying through a crowded place, don't call them a nuisance. Instead, call them vigilant, call them protected, call them alive.
All right, some of y'all already, some of y'all ready. All right, when I count to 3, put up the score. 1, 2, 3, scores up. All right, we're gonna go from low to high. We got an 8. We got an 8.1. We got a 9, 9.2, and a 9.3. We're going to the poet. Final score. You want me to wait for the next round, or you want to do that? You want to do it now? 26.3 for total flow base score. If you want to tell y'all, so I don't mess with the scores later, be consistent with your scores. That's all I'm saying all throughout the bout, all right? So, first up, Team A, BX3, who y'all setting up?
Rooster!
Rooster!
Let's go, poet.
The name of this poem is, for some reason, when I say Donald Trump can go fuck himself, there's always another Latino telling me to chill. Or, for some reason, 43% of Latinos still voted for Donald Trump in the last election. Or, the name of this poem is, if a Latino calls you a coconut, that means while you are brown on the outside, you are white on the inside. Or, a loco nut is something I made up, which means while you are brown on the outside, you are a maggot spray tan orange on the inside. Or, the name of this poem is, loco nuts, please stop changing your names from Esperanza to Hope. Because while your last name says Si Se Puedes, your actions are saying build that wall. Or, the name of this poem is, bougie Latinos play dead for survival, stuck between the beaks of 2 eagles, so they try to pretend to be eagles themselves. They toss down their native tongues like vocal mats and say foul shit like, I'm not really Mexican, I'm more like European Spanish, knowing damn well their abuelas cross the same fronteras as our abuelas. Or, the name of this poem is, look at us. Please stop saying the Ladio is a dangerous place to live. Yes, my neighbor sells drugs. And he's polite as shit. Loco nuts, you're kind of low-key part of the problem. Or you're kind of high-key part of the problem. Or Latinos living under the veil of white privilege, you're kind of the fucking problem. Or the name of this poem is, the God of irony taught us to protect murdered generations meant teaching our children to be needed ghosts. So we catacomb our gods in the earth of our throats. American history is a form of torture that taught the people of the sun to quit reaching for the sky. But we were taught that you better act American, i.e. act respectable, i.e. this is how you remain alive. But we used to sacrifice still beating hearts to consolation. Now, when faced with a bullet, we curb our fears by pretending we are guns too. Latinos are made of the mourning and the dying dust. We are made of such brilliant, beautiful things, but then taught that we weren't. And assimilation is only a few letters away from ass out, but we refuse to raise these children as suburban flowers of assimilation. Yet no matter how many times we get plucked like weeds, gardens still sprout from our roots. Being lost is no excuse for finding yourself on the wrong sides of the front lines. Or, the name of this poem is, Latinos, I'm not saying America is coming for you. I'm saying it already did. But when it wants to, again, loving NASCAR, white Jesus, Jelly Roll, or naming your kid Brittany is going to save your ass anyway.
All right, give it up for the poet. The score is ready. All right, everyone's on already. All right, we're good. One more. All right, ready. 1, 2, 3. Put up the scores. All right, from low to high, we have 8.3.
Higher!
We got an 8.4. We got an 8.8. We got a 9. And we got a 9.4. Timekeeper, go time. 2:37. Score.
26.2.
26.2 for BX3. Verbal slap. Who y'all sitting up?
Groupies!
Groupie!
On May 25th, 2020, while being murdered by Minneapolis PD George Floyd pulled out the head.
Mama!
Despite the sobering reality that she had passed 2 years prior proving
That home is where the heart is.
And anytime I'm at the hospital,
I'm pulled over,
I can feel my
home,
I mean
hearts beating out of my chest. Number one cause for Black death is cardiac.
arrest. So when I pray I make it home, what I mean is I pray the OB looks like my mom. Like someone who knows how to navigate the entire bloodline through the middle passage and the birth canal. Who can safely deliver a baby and meet from the evil hands of racist doctors.
Or police, because the Klansman is a white hood by night and a white coat by day. A judge is ruled by law and a badge by blood.
And they all answer each other's prayers. So the only chance we have to make it home is a praying mom.
January 7th, 2023. Body cam footage of Tyree Nichols calling out for his
Mama!
and beaten to death by police.
It's no coincidence.
Black men
And women are 3 to 5 times more likely to die in a country that considers us weakness of person. I guess you better get home. Can be the residents or heaven sent. So when we pray to make it home, what we mean is through the front gates, not the pearly ones.
growing up in a latchkey city. Among the commanded ones. When the school bell rings,
Or the street lights come on, bring your ass straight home. Make sure no one is following you. Lock the door. Don't answer if anyone knocks.
even if she wasn't home, as long as she knew I was. My mother would prepare me for things that go bump in the night. All it takes for a nightstick to bump me over the head and stop me from making it home.
Too many black men have stopped dead in their tracks trying to make it back to their pregnant wives, knowing they too might not make it home from the hospital. Because doctors are black women.
Well, police are to black men. Adriana Smith, body used as an incubator while in a coma, forced to carry an unborn child who is now in a coma.
For 9 months, my body is a home, so I don't just pray I make it to term. I pray I live long enough to see my baby turn 1.
I pray I live long enough to see my son when a cop has his hands on a gun. Compliance never enough.
I pray I live long enough to teach my daughter they already know your body be a temple.
Can't have be a parable soul 6 feet deep.
Won't let you go home and be God. They either crucify you here or turn your home into a crucible.
Addiction don't listen to your spirit.
Vitrify you out of your body.
Like separation of church and state.
They put their hands on the Bible and then on you.
Swore to serve and protect and put their knee on your neck. Black men.
And women.
Are you the victims of malpractice or target practice? Still, today, all you want to do is make it home.
All right, from low to high, we have an 8.4, 9.3, 9.4, 9.7, 9.7, make some noise for the board. Everybody do my age now, was that 28.1?
4.
Oh, what?
Yeah, 28.
Look at that, 28.1. What? I said 20.1, you said yes. So, okay. All right, okay, 28. Good catch. All right. Oh, snap, we opened it up. Yes, sir.
I have a friend who loves the type of parades in Orlando. He gets to marvel at real-life superheroes standing in the flesh, large as a banner, hulking brutes of beauty, with costumes that he knows will give him superhero powers if he can wear them, but he would look low-key crazy wearing them in the streets. Because superheroes aren't real. Not in his family. So he stopped asking questions that would rain on his parents' parade because he's terrified he'll drown, either from his mother's tears or his father's fists. Would rather use therapy as conversion than conversation. So that's the reason. Sorry. He'd rather use conversion than conversation.
You got it. Let's go. You got this.
You got this.
Would rather use conversion than conversation. I have a friend who loves seeing praise in Orlando. He gets marvel at real-life superheroes, standing in the flesh, large as a banner, hulking brutes of beauty, with costumes that he knows will give him superhuman powers if he can wear it, but superheroes aren't real. And he looked low-key crazy wearing them in the streets, at least in his family. That's why he doesn't ask questions that would rain on his family's parade, because he's worried he'll drown, either from his mother's tears or his father's fists. We use therapy for conversion rather than conversation. See, he doesn't talk about the shifting change in the tide, how he's gone from disgust to flattery, to confusion, to jokingly flirting with other men, and how it feels less foreign than it should. See,
Come on. You got this.
he's starting to wonder if relationships can expand past women, but he worries that if he follows his heart, his pulse will be stopped by a villain that hates superheroes, or a hero that'll fall in love with him until his lineage becomes a liability. That's why, see, my friend, it took him years to finish this poem. It was almost like he was edging to the realization, but he wasn't brave enough to face. So now he has to follow his bloodline to 23 and me himself back to the source to determine why he's the biggest weed in his family's garden, or why the seeds he plants are so beautifully dangerous. See, his daughter is bi, and his son is trans. And both of them are braver than he can never be, and he refuses to tell his family because he's scared. But as the years go on, he gets more and more inspired to be brave and to share that bravery with crowds, surrounded by superheroes and hulking beasts of beauty. Standing in front of hulking brutes of beauty, he wants to marvel at them in person, admiring their costumes. And that's why he wants to be able to stand there, bear witness to their banner, unmask himself and say that I love parade. That I have a friend that loves the type of parades in June. Who gets to marvel at real-life superheroes with costumes and then he knows will give him superhuman powers to wear them, but he would look low-key crazy in the streets. Superheroes aren't real.
Yeah.
Judges, ready on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. All right, from low to high, we have 7.1. We have 7.4. We have a 7.8. We have an 8, and we have an 8.1. Give it up for the boys. Now, 405, which would be a 3-point time penalty. Boot it time penalty. I got what I'm right?
You ruined it for everyone.
Rap faster! You ruined it for everyone! Oh, it was a butter. Sarah, what's the final score?
After 3.2 that is 18.2.
20.2 for the poet. Give it up. Outlaws, you got some love. Be it up for Elemental!
often don't come with conditions. In through the skin, out through your existence. But no one bitch in air has a price tag, total concentration. I don't just breathe. I negotiate a demon's fate. Every inhale, a contract stamp, you can't break us. Every exhale, proof we survived another episode of A License to Kill. Water breathing, tenfold, constant flux. I learned how to flow early as worrying where our next meal was coming from. Code switch currents that bend around bias and make our post-plantation presence palatable. Call it professionalism, but that shit feels like drowning with proper etiquette. Thunder breathing, first form. Violence hits like thunderclaps, they flash. Another name, turn headline to hashtag into memory before bodies are cold enough for coroner slab mist breathing. Some folks can't see past driving while black. Too hooded to be in this neighborhood. Body cam footage was damaged. Like reality's gotta be edited before it's believed. Like dying ain't enough, but we've been proficient in just getting by, ain't living, nor is it becoming another debate show bullet point, like your life was a fucking opinion, beast breathing, seventh form, spatial awareness, reading moves like predators since movement, cause survival ain't always graceful, sometimes it's fangs and jugular veins, before upper ranks make you another body, they explain away, flame breathing. Control burn. Since 4-alarm fire is a language that every system speaks fluently, I use this inheritance as accelerant. This ain't chaos, it's conditioning, stone breathing. Fifth form, arts of justice. Held my breath long enough, watching my ancestors get slaughtered for theirs. So now they breathe through me, make this melanin heavy, deadly. Sound breathing, first form. Roar to ensure their names stay on your lips. The silence has a body count. This ain't just art, it's evidence. Love breathing comes with revolutionary devotion. In a world that profits off breaking us with that, we still here. Got recklessness, sun breathing. Final form, before they taught us to shrink our voices indigo. Tobacco, to shackles. Truth was our first technique. They said control your breathing. So I forced it into a weapon. Now every inhale, rebellion, every exhale, a naturine revolt. So when I go, it won't be quiet. I'll sound like generations breathing together.
All right, give it up for the poet. All right, 1, 2, 3, put them up. All right, from low to high, we have an 8.8. We have an 8.8. Yeah, it's so react. 9.3. 9.3. I believe that's our first test. Timekeeper, good on time. All right, scorekeeper, what's the score? 27.4 for Allah. Well, guys, that was like my wedding night. And by that, I mean the first round happened really fast. Okay. That means we're now bringing up our first indie poet. Stella. Let's go. For Simba.
Let's go, poet.
I've been called a crime against Mother Nature more times than I can count. But I think the correct term is a crime with Mother Nature. For how else can I say thank you to the many women who raised me? Ask me about my mothers, and I will tell you about the hurricanes. I will tell you that the torrential downpours, the eyes on both sides of their heads, the burnt orange skies are not the things I am scared of. Ask me about my mothers, and I will tell you how they crossed oceans to get stronger. I will tell you that their anger and devotion and protection and love all make the same thing. Ask me about my mothers, and I will tell you how good and misunderstood both apply to rainfalls and deserts. I will tell you that even in the winters, the sun is meant to charm. Ask me about my mothers, and I will tell you the language of storms. I will tell you that they taught me that another name for a heartbreak is, remember that time you had faith in love? And that another name for desperation is, remember that time you wished upon a rock when there were no shooting stars? And that another name for loneliness is, remember that time you proposed to the snow angels? Ask me about my mothers, and I will tell you that when people told me that I am a criminal, that when people told me that I am not natural, that I am a violation of the land we belong to, that I am not of nature herself, that my skin too brown, my accent too thick, my heart too rainbow, my mother taught me how to summon a lightning strike with a single finger. Ask me about my mothers, and I will tell you that we were born on the swollen belly of a tsunami, that we were born too strong, too in mind, to be merely adrift within a storm. I will tell you that we were born out of, into, to be the storm. So if you tell me you are afraid of the storm, my child, I will tell you of our mothers. I will tell you that the ones fortunate enough to be raised to be accomplices of Earth's greatest language are fools to fear the very hands that made us so formidable. Woo!
All right, judges. Let's get them scores, let's get them scores. We're gonna put it up in 3 minutes. Oh, yeah. Does someone need a pen? Does someone? One is out. Oh, one's out. All right, go, next over there. I don't have the product anymore. But were you able to write the scores down? Okay, this is the reason for right now. I'll get you the pen. I got you. I guess I'm here. All right, judges. 1, 2, 3. Put them up. All right, from low to high, we have an 8.5.
Okay.
8.6. 9.1. 9.1. And a 9.4. Give it up. Good on 9. Cool. Score. 26.8 for our first NC grade. Kind of making me mad, y'all. Y'all hear all that going on, right?
Yeah.
It's out of there. We can beat them. Yeah. Okay, okay. Y'all ready for the second round? Make some noise. Purple step. Who y'all sending up?
Groupies.
Groupies.
Let's go, poets.
In this corner, left side, poet, pastor, and personal trainer who doesn't preach from the pulpit, but is known for spitting haikus and hymns. And according to him, he's him. In this corner, strong side, educator, activist, international ambassador who lives poems and praise, who fights with his gifts and not his fists. Let's get ready to rumble!
Yo, I like your shirt. I love your shirt. Yo, this dude talking about my shirt. Yo, them jeans are fire.
What is the price? I can tell you got money.
Now you got the bread baking them custom kicks.
Your whole fit is a back. You must have a stylist.
Brother, you straight up the page of GQ. Your whole style tonight.
Well, look at you, bro. Your groove with the grace of God. Skin glowing, hair flowing, smile with all your teeth.
All right, that was a close main event, USC.
But we won't let you stereotype us. In this movie, the black guy doesn't die first, or in the middle, or in the end. In fact, the black guy doesn't die at all. We are the heroes. And vibranium. We ain't made it feel to your stadium. We are the Titans. You will always remember. Left side.
Strong side.
I said left side.
Strong side. They expected menace to society. As if these boys in the hood couldn't speak good to one another. I see your present pushing positivity. You make a man feel like he keep going. You believe in God. You stand 10 toes down on principle. You make it easy for your people to believe in you.
Come on, man. You set the bar. Only to raise it. You're beyond the bar. What the birth of the Titan was? That loves black women. As a matter of fact, the little girls that say so, you don't put flowers to come stroke your ego.
Chill, cuz.
No, I said ego.
All right, fellas. Don't let this drop a wedge between us. I want this to go to fairway. Who do you think you talking to in 360 ways? This one revolves around you. Get him.
Freshly fit jeans.
Get him.
Smile so nice and clean.
Get him.
Outfit so filthy, you clean, boy.
Get him.
Body so healthy, you lean, boy.
I'm here to look like a leader and a legend.
Go ahead.
You so heaven sent.
No. Go in.
You so goddamn bullshit talented.
Go in.
You know confidence hostage, make comfortability your friend.
Go in.
Chill. He don't make this work. You put people in position to be progressive and powerful.
This is what we do. We pick each other up. Black men always fighting. We fight and change lives. We find ways to win. Ain't no drugs.
Maybe a little weed.
Still, we believe in each other. We like one another. We alive. We live.
Do everything we can to understand.
We are the American dream. We are not stripes on the star on our damn flag. America can't breathe without us.
You don't have to raise up to the wind.
We hold each other up. We walk side by side and have each other's backs. We are black men, born, bred, and built to believe one another. We are the Titans. You will always remember.
Everybody, 1, 2, 3. I know, we call it right. We still don't, we just got the drivers hungry just now. Somebody was great. 1, 2, 3. Put them up. All right, from low to high. We have an 8.5. Higher. We have a 9.1. 9.6. 9.7. 4. 28 even for verbal slam. Oh, Jack, please stand up.
Let's go, poet.
I don't like Star Wars. Now, before you ask me, what the fuck is wrong with you? I usually say, a long, long time ago, in a ghetto, far, far away. My brother's dad used to make me watch it whenever I was there. Or needed a nap, when all I wanted to do was watch cartoons like I couldn't care less if this film is a cult classic. I'm 7, Sean. Yeah, strange things ain't gonna show up. Ain't there incest in these movies anyway? You likely have more luck. Counting the constellations, threaded in the thicket of Chewbacca's hairy ass and finding the thoughts to give about this movie. This it's boring. But I can't look away because anything I say is a one-way ticket to the replay button, but I know he just wanted me to like it too. He even got me this toy lightsaber, and it was blue like my mother's favorite color. And little did they know I used it every day. Every scene I can still replay, like seeing Sean attempt to bruise the galaxy into my mother's pregnant stomach, trying to make a Death Star of my unborn baby brother. The Empire strikes backhand, and there I stand like I'm caught, but I just can't look away. Like this might be a movie of mommy not moving. In this scene, there's the still shots of Sean's attempt to make a stillborn see Star Wars became synonymous with standoffs at home. I've been a soldier. His
little stormtrooper, at war with the whole world and aiming my prayers at shooting stars and wishing there was a way to turn back time. Like, I wish I could force your hands off of her face. I wish I was the secret Sith assassin, sent to sever your head with the same plastic sword you swore was a gift. I wish. My brother never finds his home. He still thinks his dad is a good man. He's still unaware of all the times that I played the role when his dad was too deadbeat to be present and mine was just dead. He can't comprehend the courthouse or a single black mother trying to make ends meet for 2 kids and no child support checks. He don't know. The hood used to be home. I know that he doesn't know that his smile has stopped more suicide attempts than there are stars in all the cosmos. My brother loves Star Wars. He gets it from his dad. Just like he got his hands. It won't be long before he gets the craving for creating creators, and sometimes I think he's becoming this maker, but hell, maybe Sean is a good man now. Maybe the movie is better than I remember, but I've still never seen a reboot that beats the original.
I ranked 1, 2. Thank you, t-shirt. Y'all give it up for the judge of that. Awesome. 1, 2, 3. Burn it up. All right, from low to high, we got a 9. Part 2. Part 3. Down point 5. And 9.7. Is that a 28? Oh, I know. All right. 28. All right. Up next. We got, okay, Outlaws. Who y'all sending up? Shocking G!
Let's go forward.
Don't be nice.
Casket sharp. It's the way us black folk describe its ornate dress as homegrown. We display our deceits in their Sunday's best. When a popular trans woman dies, her father says, "No, I will not send my son to God like that." Dressed in pink at the pearly gate, says they deserve to see their little boy one last time. Is he still a dead name if it Lazaruses itself on the tongues of those still living?
Come on.
And I know the funeral is for the family. Shaw, hear my plea. When I die, don't let my family turn my casket conversion therapy. Don't strip me of my identity to bury me in their expectations. They're ready to throw dirt on my grave the same way they do my name. So when my family says they want to send me to glory and glitter, tell them nah. I prefer you send me naked. Let God see the bruises left from the branches of your bigotry. I pick my own switch, but not my own gender. My uncle say I'm selfish. So they deserve to see the little girl they remember one last time. I say, we threw that funeral long ago.
Come on.
It was beautiful. My death is not an invitation to invoke your will upon my body. See, I spent too much time in closets not to fashion myself stylish. And I know, you wish I'd learned to hang instead. You see, my mother, she said a little girl should always have a little black dress. So I bought a 3-piece suit. A pinstripe. We all read between the non-binary lines and my fuck you said my will is excellent. My mother would joke that I was the son she never thought she had. Now imagine you put me in a dress to meet my mama and she'd think me unfamiliar. My former autonomy and the autopsy and replace it with her audacity. Now imagine fighting to bury a memory harder than you fought to keep me alive.
Come on.
You keep your demise. It seems a lot like good riddance. Like wanting to
Come on.
What the bullshit?
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, get him up. From low to high, we got an 8.9.
Higher.
We got a 9.2.
Okay.
9.5. 9.6. Make some noise for the toilet. How many people? Good on time. 28.1? 28.1. Dude, I still did that. All right. BX3, who you setting up?
Groupies!
Groupies!
Let's go.
Let's go, poets.
Every family has an Epstein list. Not the jet, not the island, not the headlines. Most of us never make the news. Our predators sit at folding tables passing mashed potatoes.
Come on.
Reach the oven, iron the tablecloth,
Set the plates and silverware.
for men who were never questioned.
One turkey.
3 generations.
4 women associating in the kitchen.
Stir slowly. Don't say rape. Don't say incest. Don't say.
Family is complicated.
Say he made one mistake.
Say, don't ruin Thanksgiving.
The list lives in the kitchen drawer.
Old recipes, expired
And
coupons.
unpaid therapy bills.
List of men we watch around our kids.
The relatives the girls avoid.
The smiles that come with supervision.
Ask your mama. Your mean mom?
Your DD.
Why?
No one warned us out loud.
Everybody knew. Nobody stopped it. We just kept setting the table.
The uncle was just like that.
The cousin who stopped coming.
The aunt who won't sit in the same room as her stepfather, but nobody says why. Women cook, men eat first. Tradition, smile for the family picture.
Power isn't always rich men on private islands.
Power is your brother whispering.
If you tell, nobody's gonna believe you.
Power is your grandpa, church elder on Sunday, heavy breather on Wednesday.
Power is your mom who knows the truth, but who chooses security over you. Every family has an Epstein list.
It's the men we protect like heirlooms. Polish their names.
While girls learn to swallow.
And boys can't say the word molested.
A pinch of silence.
A cup of delusion.
A spoonful of don't start shit today.
Bake at 350 degrees of shame until it looks like love. But the list is never hidden well. It's in the flinch.
It's in the way mom says, stay close to me.
It's in the subject change.
Everybody knows, but chooses nothing.
But choosing to do nothing is passing trauma down and calling it tradition.
Because choosing means breaking.
And breaking means blame.
Saying all the names out loud
Ruins Thanksgiving.
ruins the illusion.
Ruins the picturesque and it's a problem.
But open the file and find out we are not the problem.
We are not the secret.
Not the shame.
Not the inconvenience. We are the memory.
We are the memory, the body,
The evidence, the audit.
we are the
list.
and now
If this ruins the holidays, the reunion, if this house burns, it is not because we told the truth.
it's because
Pretending for a single day doesn't fix the family portrait.
All right, judges, let's get it moving, All right, count to 3, get the score, 1, 2, 3, put 'em up. 28.1. Sounds good? All right, guys, that was officially track 5 of Nas Illmatic. We have our second indie. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for second indie? Beat them upstairs, second indie.
Let's go, poets.
Got this, poet.
Why I don't write much about the black struggle, about the black plight and black carnage is my answer simple. When you have America as your ghostwriter, your life story is haunted enough. See, America has been putting our stories under pseudonyms of crooked cops and drug deals, so either way, you don't need me to put us in new papers for us to end up in newspapers. Hey, America writes the black story like she's trying to win a Nobel, but I want to be a great writer too. Just recognizing how much prestige my pen can push, but here I am. I am just like that poem. I'm two roads diverge on a yellow wood, like do I write the black story or the black story? The one where we gotta sing, we shall overcome, or the one where we already did. But America, it's like if you don't write your story, then I will, and I don't want to write for us anymore. We know the work. We read the black book of the broken homes, and we sick of it. Besides, who can write the black stories better than the ones that own them? But America's like, yeah, who can write the black story better than the one that owns them? America produces anthologies of black despair. No creative writing or writer's block when every black death is plagiarism. We read her work like, what? Another black body to gun violence? 2 more to a crooked cop? Ain't this like 3 drug deals and 4 trading rounds ago? This ain't no page turner. I can't turn the page, America. Can't you see you're tired of the same old series? Read the room. But Americans like reading for what? We wrote it. And I'm saying you're going to write about us, at least make our stories a little more novel. I mean, did you read the one where the kid is raised in a 2-parent household? It's real black love. He goes on to change the world. I mean, did you read that one? It's really good. But then, like, why change the narrative? When black people dying has always been a bestseller. Okay. So now we have the writing war. I write when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. America writes, they'll probably give you life for thinking that you stole them. They write absent fathers. I say Obama. They say work with your foes. They say the mob already tried that. They say what story is bigger than Mike Brown. And I'm like Uncle Phil. So now we flinging papers left and right. Like what story is worth to read? And I'm like, read mine. I want to write something where my people feel like a bird. Not caged birds singing, but you can't too ugly with America. They might clip your wings, show the world just how to kill a mocking bird. You reach for the sky. See how fast they turn you to a Pulitzer Prize. And so here I am, just like that poem, 2 roads diverge on a yellow wood. Like, do I write the black story or the black story? The one where my people stand firm in our past, or the one where we get to walk towards our future? I don't know. But people told me that my words changed their path. That my ink is so dope, it could probably turn Robert Frost. But I just know that when I took the road less traveled by, that made all the difference.
Yeah.
All right, that was a good review. Judges. Well, you're halfway. You're doing good. You're doing good. All right. Scores up. 1, 2, 3. Put them up. From low to high, we have an 8.5. 9.3. 9.5. 9.8. And 9.7. I'm good. Score. I couldn't get that. I forgot what the score was. I can't do it in my head. 28.6. Indie number 3, make some noise for Patricia!
Let's go, poet.
I remember coming home hoarse and much like weight of my room is all deflated now, done, making statements on the fake hospital floors, the labor pains. So intense, my skin tone told them my cries was on temporary. Although this back labor is contracting my spine, Jesus is rolled away with delicate ice chips that'll certify you, the black woman. Yes, you were made for this. Them women screaming on the labor board to the warden dressed in butterfly smocks and most definitely dress socks with this itch to make an example out of us. The black women are free. Such a routine keeps the newborns alive. Keep the newborns alive. So when the anesthesia wear off, we'll start remembering. Then start teaching how it's legal to have chains on a boom. Remember coming home hoarse and much light.
We ready? 1, 2, 3, put them up. All right, from low to high, we have a 7.9.
Higher.
8.8.
Okay.
8.9.
Okay.
9.1 and a 9.3. By the way, for Delta 3, there was a correction. It was actually a 28.5. That was the score. And for this poet, Patricia got what? 26.8.
Yeah.
All right. So beat them upstairs. Y'all ready for round 3? Make some noise. Picking it up. Hold that. Keep opening it up. Mufasa!
Let's go, poet.
After my last breakup, I don't even know what I feel about love anymore. I used to feel like love and romance were the same thing, but the last time I listened to love, if I would have never listened to love, I would have never bought that plane ticket for Sophie. All of the canceled dates from Leah, all of the canceled dates from Leah, every single one of the different times that I messed up with Keisha. Love had me feeling like
I'm the stage that really loves me. And you know what? Love, I know your real name. I know your government name. Your name is pain. And I truly hope that though. Have you ever truly felt in love? And I'm not talking about the basic kiss and hug love. I'm talking about love from above love. See, love in unconditional units, or have you dreaming of preachers and pulpits? Anybody know love for real? Well, forget love. Because love will have you standing on the edge of finalization and opportunity. Look down, a new me through you. Look up, God, what you doing to me. Love will have you sitting on the corner of stuck and struck looking for a med truck. Listen, I thought I knew love, true love, think about you with everything I do love. But I got my heart broke by love, and I don't even know what I feel about love anymore. Every time you tell me you love me, I question every single word. I love you. But with open arms, no alarms, and no warnings, love betrayed me. 3 times in 2 weeks, love played me. Now I'm alone on the court. You know what, love? I hope your AirPod battery left short. And I hope you forgot the other one at work. I hope you remember your charger, but you forgot the block and ain't no type C's around you. Love, I hope your lips chapped, your mouth dry, you got no water. I hope you're thirsty. I hope that no matter how much food you eat, you still get hungry. I hope you forget to wear deodorant tomorrow and you walk around musty. I hope you remember that your kids to take your shoes off at your homie house, or you open the door to your closet and you see a mouse. I hope you go bungee jumping in the cord too long, or too short. I hope you get a paper cut right in between your fingers. I hope your kids get your kneecaps with scooters. I hope you get an ear infection at your big age. I wish for you a biblical plague. May your crops wither and die. May your cup always be empty. May your cloak or your sundress snap on every low-hanging branch from here to Jericho. I hope, you know what I hope? I hope you know that I do still love you, love. Always thinking of you, love. But you just don't get it. And even though I said it, I hope that none of this comes true. I hope you're happy. And I hope your happy place finds you. You know what? Look at me. Even through what you took me, you don't sit there sounding like you.
All right, give it up for the poet. Judges, our beautiful judges. I'm gonna take these judges on the road, man. Like, in my daily life. Like, just judging things that I do at home. Like, all right, I just put the meal, put it All right, judges. 1, 2, 3, put them up. All right, from low to high, we got 8.7. We got 8.9. We got 9. 5.4, 5.5. Outlawed. Who you setting up? Ray, I'm talking up. Whoa. Oh, yeah. Wait, my bad. All right. Good on time? 3:12. After a half point time penalty. Boom! That's what it was. 26.8 for the Bruins. All right. Now, Outlaw. Who y'all setting up?
Sidekick!
Sidekick!
Let's go, poet.
Let's go, poet.
Chronic illness ain't bad on the bad days. I would kill on death row. Would be so sick at being terminal. I I've learned how to step into oncoming traffic without flinching. I tried to see the point of a hollow-tipped bullet stared down the barrel of my brother's revolver like it's a kaleidoscope. Impending death is clarity. Trying to drink sobriety is the days that I look like a mountain and feel like a pebble. It's the normal days I can't stand. The ones that house a switchblade ghost trying to be human in this body that won't behave like one. I would rather be a boxer than try to learn the steps of this dance. I've tried so hard to punch the wind. Imagine pain with knife drawn, shingled, shedding teeth, tobacco-stained hands, hammering hard times on my head. Multiple sclerosis is not a single story. No, MS is a library of cracked spines. No librarian hushing the whispers of, but you look fine. You will be okay. No. You're stronger than you think. And I want to be brave nights in bar fights. Young, dumb, and full of come get it. I ended up lightweight heavy hitter, cotton candy high kicks, holding sucker punches. This pain has grown up with me. I remember thinking that the diagnosis would change something, but a rose is not the only thing that is the same under any name. Pain said, whatever I called her, she would always be in the mirror with me. My most loyal pit bull, backpack straitjacket, tap tighten knee brace, buckled backbone, hold my every prayer intended for another ear, return a sender, withdraw bare knuckles, and I'll toss my hat into the wedding ring. Fire of our love is a flicker. I know one day she'll take my breath away from the stained glass chin. Her sipping 1-2 punch. Leech latched onto me, I've become a slugfest. And I don't know if I can be healed, y'all. But I want to be heard. Chronic illness and I are gloves off, squared off, holding hands. She allows me to boomerang my voice around this room to tell y'all that I am here. And I did not get to choose my body, but my spirit does get to choose the dance. And that is victory. Yeah!
Good all night. Ready? 1, 2, put him up. From low to high, we got a 9.1. You got a 9.2. You got a 9.4. You got a 9.7 and a 9.7. Good on time. Score 28.3 for the Bulls. All right, RX3. Who y'all bring up?
Cupcake cake.
Cubby Cake.
Let's go, poet.
Go Texas.
So the other night, while hanging out with some friends, I ran into a chart of the places worldwide with the biggest penis. And in between comments and giggles, we found out the following. Biggest dick country is Congo with 7.1 inches. North Korea has the smallest penis with 3.8 inches, which explains why they're always at war, and I said I was global average is 5.5 inches. US is 5.1 inches. And there was once a Mexican man with 18.9 inches. So only 30% of men worldwide are over 8 inches, and only 6% of men actually need extra large condoms. So stop buying those Trojan magnums, you fucking liars. wonder why I haven't continued to such conversations since I don't have a biological penis, but I realized with my recent cancer diagnosis, there is something that I have that is bigger than 7.1 inches. Wow. This big dick energy, this big energy. Because I don't need a physical fix to know that I will beat this sickness. I only need this big dick energy to help me fight this monster. This big dick energy stands here for the last 12 months, week after week, poetry slam after poetry slam, and please understand, there is no way this growing sick poem will outright me. Because I am that poet, that didn't raise no bitch. My body may be at war and chaos, but my mind is at calm. This big dick energy only reminds me every day that cancer can go fuck itself. So fuck cancer, and I'm not going down without a mic. Because BDE also means beautiful, determined, extra fucking chingona. And I tell you that much. And I've survived it before, and I will survive it again. This big dick energy isn't scared. It still has a lot to say and generational traumas to break. And if I leave, it's with legacy. But if I go, I gave myself permission to fucking exit. I will always have the last word. And this fucking cancer can get comfortable. But if it wants to fuck around, I will let it find out. But at the end, all these big dicks around the world got nothing on this big dick energy.
All right, give it up for the poet. All right, ready, judges. Count of 3. 1, 2, and 3. Put them up. All right, from low to high, we got an 8.8. 9.1. 2. 9.3. 9.4. Give it a right. Total score. 27.6? Yes? 27.6? All right. All right, last one in round 3. Burl's back. Who you sending up?
Yes!
Let's go, poet.
Come on, poet.
I am a wilderness survival expert.
Come on.
I teach people how to withstand the harshest conditions while trusting their instincts. So when encountering bears, the following instructions may save your life. If it's black, fight back. If it's brown, lay down. And if it's white, say goodnight. In my neck of the hood, I have encountered many bears, except I was taught, don't fight back. No one will come if you scream for help. Yell fire, it said. You do remember what Smokey the Bear said. Only you can prevent misogyny. I mean, forest fires and society squares a girl's body being inferno, high and fast, legs spread before she is even old enough to put out. When I say I'm a wilderness survival expert, what I mean is I live in a concrete jungle. So I teach women how to extinguish wildfires without stifling their own flame. Because the smoke signal is a dead giveaway. And the SOS means save our souls when it's our bodies that are on the line. I was taught not to lay down, not even in fetal position. Only a predator can smell fear and mistake it as an invitation. Where there's smoke, there's mirrors. And how the man recognizes his own reflection when he thinks he's more alpha wolf than polar bear. Side note, the man who coined the term alpha in relation to wolves' behavior later clarified those who were observed and displayed in captive, traumatized wolves. So the man calls himself an alpha. I agree. And when someone asks me, the man or bear, my response is, what's the difference? Like men, bears depend completely on their mothers for survival. So when I say I'm a wilderness survival expert, what I mean is I'm a mama bear. I advise my warriors around them things. Read all the facts. I mean, signs. Don't wear headphones. Remain alert at all times. Be prepared and react accordingly. One full smile. I mean, move can cost your life. Keep your distance. 50 to 100 feet is recommended. Remember, bear spray has a longer range than mace because walking orders won't restrain a beast from stalking and spray. And if all else fails, make yourself seem bigger. It triggers your inferiority complex. made the carcass out of my consent, left me to rot, but I be more revenant than roadkill. I learned the quickest way to rock a threat to sleep is to teach him a Smith and lesson now. I always exercise my right to bear arms because safe men seem almost mythical. Bears, more like mystical. You can even hear the warning in his name called listen close. It sounds like, watch yourself to a woman praying for a bear. So when I say I'm a wilderness survival expert, what I mean is the next time you catch me in your neck of the woods, fighting up unwanted advances and it's looking grisly, help the bear.
Low to high. We have 9.1. 9.1. 9.6. 9.8. And 9.8. So 28.5 for the poet. Our last indie poet in this ballot. Are y'all ready? First love for Cassandra is free.
As kids, we used to joke around the neighborhood, call it the dozens. Matter of fact, I played the dozens of times, everything from jokes about clothes and shoes to the darkness of my cue, but I always drew the line at your mama joke. You know, your mama's so broke she can't even pay attention. Your mama's so poor people rob her house for practice. But see, the fact is, we were poor. So this poem is an ode to old school mothers who made work in the face of adversity. Thank you for raising us now. My mother never really yelled. She's always been more of a soft-spoken, firm, we through your clenched teeth type of mother, the type to tell you beforehand, don't ask for nothing in the store type of mother, that don't embarrass me in the streets type of mother. I'm not one of your little friends type of mother, the type where if the street lights beat you home, she was gonna get you a second time, and probably one of my favorites that you got McDonald's money type of mother. But what I didn't realize as a child was that she was preparing me for the world as an adult. There were life lessons in her lectures, guidance in her grounding, salvation in her thinking. And I never understood how that belt was going to hurt her more than it hurt me until I became a mother, but I get it now. So this poem is an ode to old school mothers who impart wisdom unto children, often too foolish to listen. Don't ask for nothing in the store, because nothing in this world is free. Don't embarrass me because the caliber of the character is important. I'm not one of your little friends, demand your respect. Beat the street lights home, otherwise those streets can and will beat you. And yes, my mother sometimes had McDonald's money, but she also had the sense to save it for rainy days. So this poem is an ode to old school mothers who taught street smarts and common sense as an accompaniment to the expected graduation now. I never figured out who Boo the fool is, but I knew it wasn't my mother. I knew she wasn't born yesterday, that a hard head made her soft behind and that I better know my schoolwork like I knew those songs. I also learned that as scientifically impossible as it may sound, talking back could get you knock-knock into next week. So I would watch my tone when I would speak. I learned that leaving the door open would somehow heat the hole outside. And y'all, my mama taught me about finances fast, like don't let your mouth write a check that your butt can't cash. So I was low-key impressed and terrified, which is probably why I drew the line at your mama jokes. Because my mama's so dope, she gets high off her own supply of black girl magic, so blessed. She gets back to the respect of walking on water like a miracle. So this poem is an ode to her, an old school mother who can never be the punchline because she's always the power, the one who brought me into this world. Never let me forget that she could take me out, and there ain't nothing funny about that.
All right. Give it up for Cassandra Spring. Judges. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Put them up. From low to high, we got 8.9. We got a 9, 9.4, 9.7, 9.9 makes for we got 28.1. Well, guys, I wish I could make my key sweat and make it last forever, but this is our final round. So, Outlaws, who y'all setting up?
CP, ready?
Thanks for going for CP,
Decorated Marine Corps veteran, how the fuck am I supposed to pick up my pissed off ass when it's passed out from picking fights with purgatory? Similarly strung out, heart tired, hung over from half pints of hallelujahs. I was born in between broken bourbon bottles and busted out brake lights. My dreams are as wild as my sex drive. My nightmares are Marine Corps horrific. Life is truly a mess. But when it's out of my life, I know I'ma miss her. Mirrors whisper, it's not your fault, it's mine behind my back. I'm not sorry that up until now I failed at dying. I am that karma keeps these strings stripping down to the French kiss of my own failure. I parade my soul around like it doesn't make nightly special guest appearances at penny parties hosted by myself. Like it doesn't stay up late playing liquor in the front, poker in the back. Angry, it's the hospital I was born in. Devil motherfuck you was the sport I was playing the first time I broke my arm. The second time I broke my angel swing. It was in the same place. Everyone was playing hide and go seek. I was playing Satan, hide heaven, and I'm gonna go fucking fetch it too. My boogeyman sleeps in boy-cut shorts and has a backside that can raise the dead. She knows the seat on my soul is composed of sober love letters held together by drunken scotch on the rocks tape. The sound of sangria saying, where's your fucking pride? Maze, rest. The sound of me sleeping peacefully next to some pussy. It's the only love song I haven't been able to memorize yet. It's the reason why I can count the number of women I've loved on one hand. Here, if you sniff it, you can smell them all at once, and they smell like coffee. And I like my coffee. I like my coffee the same way I like my women. French pressed, steeped in heat, until I'm ready to sip, smooth sip, sexy right out of the sweet coffee. Like I like my women, dusted to spill everywhere down my throat when the road gets a little bumpy. And I like my coffee. How I like my women. Strong. With a good shot of whiskey in it. Lifetimes. I unravel lifelines via virtues and sins. Idiot savant with tattooed skin. Marine Corps, I'm Stephen Hawking with a pen.
All right. Four, 3, 1, 2, 3. Put them up. From low to high, we got a 9. We have 9.2, 9.3, 9.4, and a 9.9. All right, so I'm gonna have the scorekeeper figure that out. I think that's is that enough? No. Okay. was the score?
After a 0.5 time.
27.4 with a point, half a point deduction for the tie. Second grade choir. All right, BX3, who y'all sending up?
Groupies!
Groupies!
Quote, read a book, read a book, read a motherfucking book. We teach poetry in a world full of employment possibilities. We chose to go into the least lucrative art form because we fucking love it. However,
According to the Department of Education, 54% of U.S. adults read at or below a 6th grade level.
130 million people lack proficiency in literacy, lack, verb, to be without or deficient in.
Proficiency, noun, being good at stuff.
Literacy, the ability to read and write.
We teach poetry in a country that hates reading.
To students who can't articulate their wants without a TikTok track to dance.
A system designed to keep teachers on the script and students on an assembly line.
When your only task is to teach the test, we're failing to test potential. Potential. Now, you can be something. I teach intro to composition when the majority of incoming college students do not know a complete sentence has 2 parts, subject and predicate.
Example.
America is failing. The future looks grim.
Subject, predicate.
The U.S. is becoming dystopian. Dystopian, adjective, when shit is mad fucked up. We are facing a run-on sentence of a problem where students cannot map out their dreams and lack the language to get from A to Z.
Cannot speak the hope they hope to manifest.
Because they pray in incomplete sentences. School boards banning books, making children's futures a footnote, erasing populations by making sure they never learn about themselves. Giving our heroes to the fine print, taught a history that conveniently leaves out the bloody chapters.
The U.S. is ranked 13th in education,
36 in literacy, 46 in life expectancy, top 10 for obesity and gun violence,
1 in teen pregnancy,
military spending, and incarceration rates. Our children are not a priority. Now, you should know these definitions by now. We are poets in a country that hates reading, trying to author a revolution of students who write their own story.
dreaming of a world where no child is left behind.
But the reality is a revolving door, a fucking merry-go-round of quasi-illiterate fuckfaces who can't read the writing on the wall. The system is working by design.
Kids failing,
Parents busy, teachers struggling, and everyone too exhausted to change the world. Knowledge and the will to use it is the only way to take them down. So what can you do? Read a book, read a book, read a motherfucking book!
That's right!
All right, guys, we are in the home stretch, guys. Let's get this going. All right, let's see how fast y'all get it. 1, 2, 3, put them up. All right, from low to high, we got 9.3, 9.3, 9.4, 9.5, and 9.8. Give it up for the Yup. Good on time. Good on time. All right, guys, here it is. Mixed noise, purple slap. Who y'all picking up?
Midnight!
Midnight!
All right, poet.
Talk to him, Bo.
Boy, the dresses look good.
An open letter to aliens who want to visit planet Earth. Do not fucking come here! There's a force hiding behind a brass shield, put here to serve and protect, but it wrongly imprisons every chance it gets. There's a force dividing dark skin from the light. No, I am not talking about Star Wars. This is no Jedi trick. Luke, I am not your baby daddy. Do not fucking come here because Tuskegee, my people knows the first-hand experience. The first contact will be your last. We'll stop and frisk in every corner or cloud. We'll interrogate resistance. We'll stand our ground and put you in it. We'll shoot first and never ask questions later.
Come on.
Wait, I know what happened. You were from Men in Black. You flashed that memory wand. That's okay. I'll put this about the rest of my palm. Do not fucking come here. You come here, a veteran soldier, looking like Marvin Martin, carrying. Oh my goodness. It's the ability of your 30 centimeters for the space line in the door. You're not going to science experiment unless you come here, but if it is a wild oil, then we will embrace you. George Bush will come out of retirement. Then personally sign any black that peace treaties will learn and steal your ways right before he Native American you. Make a offensive racial and martial culture. We'll call you predator, body snatcher, Star Trek Kardashian. Not being social with Kim, but she could be an alien too. Make how about you. Wait, newsflash, we already did. And that's movie ends. We win, you lose. Do not freaking come here. We are the center of the universe way of thinking. Every alien movie is our Independence Day. Yours just should not. This next line might sound crazy, but you coming here might save my human skin. Your existence, your us perseverance for once. Look at me as more than 3/5 of a human. For once, they'll find a new alien to live in Mississippi. The living quarters be concentration camps. Won't be church and cross they burn in the South. If the extreme fighter jets, you come here, we'll exploit you. Make alien dating hotlines. And Captain James T. Kirk from the 70s be the spokesman. Are you looking for hot, interesting alien communication? Calm down. Me and Bones will take you to the social lounge. Then at gym, I'm a doctor, not a club promoter. Do not fucking come here. Scientology market you. Make bumper stickers that read WWBD. What will Vader do? In 2000, as Bill Pyramids, the eminent domain you. Be never safe for education. As much I don't want you to come here, a small part of me does. Me, reading the Vulcan peace sign. Man, this true meaning. Me represents. May one race live long enough so the other can prosper.
All right. There we go. Judges. All right. So with fast. 1, 2, 3. Put them up. All right. From low to high, we got 9.3.
Higher.
9.3. 9.4. 9.5. And only our second 10 of the night. Yo, y'all know this, like yesterday, my son came home and was like upset that he had gotten like an F on a test that they had on a subject that he targeted. And I was telling my son like it's cool because that test is like parking. It's validated. So if you need your parking validated, you can take it over there and they will validate your parking. Just like my son's bars. We got one last performance. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this one? Oh snap! Who y'all meet up?
Let's go, poets.
We're taught manhood the way you break a horse. Apply pressure, ignore panic, reward obedience. Before we ever learn sex, we learn suppression. Our first lesson in being a man was never how to feel powerful, but how to feel pain without admitting it. Swallow hurt, but don't name it. Take a hit, but never admit it landed. Crazy how consent seems optional for women, but for men, it too often collapses under pressure. She presses a cup to my lips and tells me to drink. I say no. She says it again, and Don't be a pussy. I realize my no doesn't matter.
When I find the words stuck in my throat on the drive home, caught between my tongue and the memory that a man twice my weight buried a boy half his age under him.
I realize my no doesn't matter when she says a pussy never gets any. So I buried the stiffest drink I've ever had into my stomach. And then another one, and they burned in the way only insecurity can.
He says, where I drove all this time, the least you could do is
ignore panic.
It took months for me to realize I was raped.
Even longer for me to say it out loud. Reward obedience. My roommates cheered when it was over. High five happy. I fucked my ex.
My friends were in a frenzy since I finally got fucked. Like maybe I wanted it.
But what if I didn't? Sex isn't supposed to feel this way. Sometimes some fucked up shit happens. Drugs and alcohol,
hookups and pressure are
pressed down, so far down we forget ourselves under them. And I dare you to remind me where to find my boundaries.
Because no one ever taught me where to look for them.
Instead, we inherit a version of masculinity that treats our boundaries like a welcome mat.
So we learn to swallow our pride,
our pain, ourselves whole.
We say,
I'm fine. Practice it in the mirror until the words become muscle memory, until silence feels more natural than honesty, until we're broken, like a horse. We're trained that fuck and hit and smash and bang only apply when we're the ones fucking and hitting and smashing and banging. Maybe need slang for the word consent, something that can survive a locker room. But all we're given are ways to phrase our rage. So when patriarchy throws another punch, daring us to admit it landed, all we're left with is
That was it. Give it up to the poet. There we are. And last time together, maybe. All right. Scores up. 1, 2, 3. From low to high, we got 9.3. 9.4. 9.6. 9.7. And 9.8. Well, they're calculating that one that's on the verbal slap got 28.2 in that previous round. I forgot to mention that. And the scores for this one, 28.7. We already have who like 1, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. You good? No, everybody's been fast tonight. I'm so proud. There's another bout happening right here after this. There's also another bout happening right upstairs after this. So make sure you stick around.
Yeah.
Y'all ready to get one? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? So, well, let's see. Let me do the indies real quick. Coming in third in this room, we got Patricia with 26.8. So we actually have a tie with Patricia and Simon. Yeah, 26.8 even together. Sandra is 3 with 28.1. And 3 just barely above with 28.5. This was a good battle. All right, 4th place with 103.7 makes noise for Oh Snap! 3rd place with 110.1 BX3. 2nd place with 111.2 Outlaw. So many of y'all like, God, I'm gonna like react and I can't like the host. But our winner, 113.1 Verbal Slap. make sure everything is compatible, or whatever that word is. Compatible, what?